Hello, people of the channel of which you're watching. We're about to go have a night on the town. Isn't that right? Where are we going?
We're going off to Fremont Street. God, I hope that's in focus.
Yeah, no, it's fairly check. If it's out of focus, deal with it. I try my best, and it is my fault.
Welcome to Vegas, where we fucking take every culture we possibly can and sell it back.
I want to see more. I will buy more cultures, please. Give me a finest culture. And welcome back to the vlog. That is not a film production vlog, it's just a regular vlog. And I'm gonna actually pass this off to you very early. Here you go.
Well, this is I don't even know if we're gonna call it really a vlog. I mean, partially a lot of what we're doing with this one is we talked about our filmmaking and the things that we want to do and the aspirations that we have. And now we want to talk a little bit about the city we're going to be doing all of this in. Because it's a city where filmmaking has just started really coming up as people in the city are becoming known as Las Vegas filmmakers. A lot of movies have been shot here, but there hasn't been that many filmmaking crews here. But now there's a big support of it, a big wave of it, and we've been able to go around the city and see what it has to offer.
Yeah, it's definitely been like, I've lived in LA, and one of the things I loved about it and missed every time or every second I was away from it is there was just this big collective energy of people trying to make it somewhere or tell their story, and you know, there's just some strange type of art on every corner. This is very similar. Like, I get a lot of the same feelings, and you know, just the night that we went out that we'll talk about, we met some very interesting characters for sure, and we met a couple people that will be working with us in the future. And you know, it definitely seems like a very, very film-centric place. I don't know how long it's been like that, but
yeah, not
it's definitely growing into kind of like a second Hollywood in a way.
Yeah.
Because I know Hollywood's been looking for a place to kind of break off, and China was one of them. But Las Vegas is definitely another one because there are so many good locations and so many good, you know, so many filmmakers, and it's all on the rise now.
It is, and there's as an art community that, I mean, being here for as long as I have, 13 years, the art community was always kind of there, bubbling out of the surface, but it's over the last couple of years that I've really been seeing it come up and be a bigger thing. Like a lot of the paintings around the walls out there, they had a couple of them, but now they're just like everywhere. They started paying people to paint like the little electric pieces that are along the roads. So there's definitely a lot more involvement with trying to bring an actual art community to Las Vegas, and of course with part of that comes filmmaking. Yeah, and we are definitely starting off right at the birth of that in this city.
Something I want you to put at the beginning. I'm in the big chair because I'm not tall.
Yeah, if you're ever wondering why he always sits in the big chair and I sit in the small chair.
I offered, and then we switched, and I was like, oh, buddy.
Yeah, it was, I felt uncomfortable by like, yeah, this is not working on camera.
just about 6 inches taller than me, all right? So I'm not that tiny, all right?
But in this chair, you look like you were literally 6 inches tall.
I did.
Like you were sitting there like, hey, Daddy.
Santa! Can I go now? Anyways.
Niall is pretty new to Vegas. Like, he's been here as a kid a couple of times, but I took him to somewhere that's been special to me, and that's downtown Las Vegas. Now,
for you theme park nerds, which I know you were there beforehand, think of the Strip as Disneyland, and think of Fremont as California Adventure, where it's the thing you do after you've done the thing that you came here for, and then nowadays you're like, oh wow, there's some really cool stuff here.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's something that became special to me because I really like the atmosphere there.
It's so free and fun, and everyone is just doing their own thing. It's insane. It's kind of like, imagine walking down Hollywood Boulevard and you see like the little performers on the side and the people who just are breakdancing and doing stuff like that. I always tell people, like, if you're going to LA, you can have an amazing time walking down Hollywood and you don't have to pay a cent. And I think I spent like $7 on the night we went to Fremont, and I had like the time of my life because there's just so much to see of all different types. Don't take your kids.
Yeah, don't.
Don't do that. But if you are an adult, you can have a damn good time there. And I definitely had a damn good time.
Yeah. Fremont does have a little bit of that glitz and glamour. Like, there's this huge screen that runs across the top the entire length of the way that plays light shows and stuff.
I was
every
just
hour.
absolutely in awe of because I'm a very easily impressed guy. And at the same time, like, anything with a little bit of like showmanship and pizzazz, I'm all over it. And that's basically all of Vegas. But Fremont was, I can see the appeal because like the Strip is beautiful and it's fun. But I mean, like, there are thousands of people there.
And they got a couple people doing performances. There's magic shows that were going on there. There's
the Sax Man.
The Sax Man.
Oh,
was so
I love
good.
the Sax Man. I love that. Was just magical. I think we have a shot of that. But when he started playing, and then some girl just comes out and she starts dancing, and then this guy kind of smooths in, and then they start dancing together. I was like, this is magic right here. This is what magic is, and it's amazing.
And that's kind of what the Vegas I know is from being here for so long. Is the Strip is there, and there's a lot of cool things to see on the Strip, but there's so much to the city, and it's become so special to me. And it's going to be somewhere that we can build our careers, and I felt that strongly when I was telling you about moving out here, and you're like, no, but LA, I was like, but LA's established.
I gotta say that that kind of everyday urge of like, I gotta get back to LA, and you guys have seen me talk about it multiple times, like that's kind of gone. Like, for the most part, it's pretty gone. Like, the only things I miss about LA is, now it's just Disneyland, Universal, Knott's, and that's 4 hours away. That's fine, because like everything that we can get creatively out there, we can get out here. The difference between LA and Fremont is we were just leaving the toy shop, and out of the corner of our eye, I see Jack Sparrow, Captain Jack Sparrow, in a Denny's. In LA, I would not have approached him. But here, I was like, I need to speak with him. And it sparked one of the greatest moments that has happened since I've been here. So I go up and I start talking to him, and I was like, hey man, like, I love your costume, like, can we get a picture? And he's just, he kind of started venting about how the night's not very, not going very well in terms of like tips and stuff like that. And we were just talking back and forth and getting along, and then in comes Jack Skellington from the corner, who we saw earlier. And I was like, my God, he looks terrifying. But it's such a cool Jack costume. And
because he had like the right body type too. Like,
he really did.
He was tall and thin, and
because I've seen people wear a Jack Skellington costume, I'm like, you should have gone with Sparrow, because you have to have a very specific look to pull off a skeleton. Then we just started talking three ways about, their costume things, and then they found out what we did, and we were talking about film, and if either of them are interested in acting, and like, there's a pretty big chance that you might be seeing them in one of the shorts coming up soon. But one of the funnier things that happened was the three of us were talking, and I'm wearing my normal getup, which I'm not wearing today. Sorry to break consistency. I'm not wearing my work outfit.
Oh no, we have to change every now and then.
Oh yeah, I have other clothes. That's another thing I want you guys to know. I do have other clothes. I just like to wear those in videos, and when I go out. But yeah, so I was wearing that, and this drunk guy comes up, and he's just like, Jack Sparrow, Jack Skellington, and he looks at me, he's like, and Jack the Ripper. I'm like, hi, yes, that's me. I'm Jack the Ripper now. So
Yeah.
sorry.
And now, so one of the things you're gonna see. So another thing that we did that we love, because being huge into movies and games and pop culture and fucking everything, we visited a badass toy store that had toys ranging from shit from like the 20s to modern day. Like it had all these historic toys, and we spent a lot of time there.
Oh god, they had like first run Star Wars figures. I'm talking like the 6-inch ones. I think they're 6 inches. Some Star Wars person's gonna harshly correct me if I'm wrong. There was stuff from Alien. There was stuff from Nightmare on Elm Street and X-Men. And then I saw something that made me super happy. Growing up, my favorite characters were the characters from Splash Mountain and Song of the South. And as you can imagine, merchandise was very hard to get for those things. And all my life I've always wanted like a figurine, or I used to have like a plushie, but fucking my dog Nolan ripped it up, and rest in peace, but I'm still mad about that. But there was this figurine of Brer Fox and Brer Bear, which is super rare, because normally it's just Brer Rabbit, and they took it out of the case and I got to hold it. And I was like, God, it's so cool. And we also bought, do we have what we bought up here?
No, but we have footage of it.
We do have footage of it, yeah.
Yeah, so after everything that we looked at, and it was so much amazing stuff, like, we would have walked out with damn near the entire store if we had the money to do so, because there's so much there being, like, going after our hearts. Like,
I've been to collection shops before, but never have I been to one where, like, I love everything here.
And it's so stacked. Like, holy shit. So, yeah, the only thing that we bought that is going to inspire probably some of the things you'll see on some of the sets we're going to film on are these really fucking cool posters that are from, they kind of look like newspapers from science fiction movies from the nuclear, what is that called? Atomic Age?
Atomic Age.
Atomic Age of films.
50s.
Yeah, so the 1950s Atomic Age of films, and it's all starring a character called Bat Boy, and we found 4 of them that tell a wonderful tale, and we'll probably just end up doing a video about him. It'll be like a fucking...
Oh my god, can we adapt the story of Bat Boy?
Well,
oh, I'd love that.
That'd be incredible, but I have a simple idea, and then we could do an adaptation later, because yes, I want to, unless he's an own property.
I will fucking find them.
Yeah.
I would pound on their door and give me the rights to this.
But don't you worry, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see our posters of Bat Boy. We're gonna tell you the story that we found in those 4 posters and why we had to buy them and hang them on the wall. And that also inspires things like, now I gotta go buy a bunch of other like horror posters to hang up on the wall. Which, by the way, those are coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I love horror posters. Something I also forgot to mention was probably one of the best pizza places I've ever been to.
Oh my god, we didn't talk about Pizza Rock?
Yeah, we didn't. Pizza Rock, that's the name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was talking about it the whole way, and a long time before then, and I was so ready for food by the time we got there. I was just like, all right, it's a little energetic, but I'm running on fumes here. Gas tank is empty. I need some food, and we got there, and I was thinking like, I honestly did not expect the one piece to fill it up, but
well, I mean,
God, it did.
What they call a slice is roughly a quarter of a pizza.
It's huge. I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna be good with one.
Yeah, but
and
it's
for
like,
the price, it's worth it. The amount that they give you.
Yeah, and the quality of everything.
Oh god, you could tell it's just made with like the finest ingredients. I did put an avalanche of Parmesan on it because that's just how I like my pizza. But it was, I could tell how amazing it was. And it was like the real ass pepperoni, which just turned into bowls. So yeah, the pizza was fun. It was fantastic, and then we moved on to the street proper. Is it just the Fremont experience? Like what do you refer to the street itself?
The Fremont Street experience is what they call what we walked around, but Fremont is actually a street that goes all the way through the city.
Okay, so yeah,
and then
moved on to Fremont proper.
Yeah, that's just downtown Vegas. It's such a unique, cool place, and that's where that's gonna be a character, a part of what HappyKnife is. I'm pretty confident we're gonna really dig into this city and see what it has.
Vegas is really giving us the opportunity to do everything that we've been wanting to, and if everything goes as planned, I definitely plan on giving back to it, because it's like, you know, I want to help. I don't want to just be a part of the film community. I want to help it. You know, the thing is, with any business that you get into, you want to leave it better than you came into it. And obviously, I'll only leave it when I die. But I still want to. I want to die with the film industry in Vegas better. Does that?
Yeah.
Seems like a fair goal.
Yeah, so not only is getting into filmmaking and making this thing work a part of our life, not only is How to Horror and these shorts that we want to do going to be a big part of pushing us out there, and then later that feature, but what I wanted this video to convey is I'm starting to feel like the other big character in our career pushing forward is going to be this city.
Yeah.
And that time we spent on Fremont, the people that we met, the people that we talked to, that's kind of what solidified it for me. Is there's so much something special here, something that's just starting to get tapped.
Yeah. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching the Happy Knife vlogs. Also, put this at a different place, Brendan.
Yeah.
The channel that you are watching right now will soon change names from Nail Films to Happy Knife, because Nail Films was my my studio. And
Save that for when we do the name change.
Okay. All right, then I will save that. And then thank you so much for watching. And I've been Niall.
And I've been Brendan.
And we will see you all a little later. Bye.